And we're live. Oh my god! Timing. Beautiful.
Hello.
Chef's kiss. Yeah. Hi!
Live, live, live.
We are live! And hello everyone to session 2 of Luminance! As our great Lord Solaris would say, this is Luminance! It is a Paladin Pendragon RPG mini campaign in which we play knights from the Church of Luminance, and we serve the great Solaris, who is our stand-in for Charlemagne. This is from a system made by Chaosum. It is a spin-off of the Pendragon TTRPG system in which people play knights. Now we play paladins, which is technically a
Mhm.
knight, but it's more about godhood and more religion coded. So
Yeah.
that's gonna be fun.
I think officially this was Nocturnal Media,
Oh no.
not KOC.
Oh sorry. Nocturnal Media. My bad. Cause
Double checking, double checking. It's been a while.
yeah,
But I
cause
think Chaosium now owns the
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 IP.
rights. So it's now
Oh
under
okay.
Chaosium.
Okay, so yeah. Chaos. Cool people. 10. So again we're live, and if you guys have any questions for our game master, anything related to the game, the system, how it works, how his mind goes about creating the scenarios, you can shoot your questions over at chat, and then we'll answer them in between sessions, so long as it's not an intense combat scene. Exactly. That he's got access to Twitch now. Yay! So, um, exactly. So it is our first combat, I believe, for tonight, as I will actually leave Toby to give the floor for the recap. But before that
Mhm.
recap, a quick reminder on what characters we're playing. So I'll start first with husband. Hello. Introduce yourself and your character. Uh,
Nah, you're the
no,
one
no,
who started it.
no,
Okay,
no, no, no. I'm
you
throwing it to you.
introduced
No,
started
no,
first.
no, no. You first. You, you, you.
Hello, everyone. I am the Madman McVetra, husband to Den Mother. I am playing as Lance Westburn. Well, they don't actually have last names in this system, really, do they?
Mhm.
Yeah, so he is just known as Lance or the Bloody Knight. Um, what else? What else should I introduce him about?
Maybe your key attributes.
Yeah. Key attributes.
He's known to
Um,
be.
okay, he known attributes. Um, so as most of my characters, resting bitch face is one of them. Nah, he's got like a permanent scowl, bulging biceps, and rough calloused hands. These are distinctive features that he has. Um, as for his personality, he is highly energetic, highly reckless, and highly valorous, which
Nice.
all coincide together to be basically in the midst of combat, he is berserk.
Yeah. Yeah. And I think you
Uh,
got your name recently, the Bloody Knight. So.
yes, or what we used to call in the first uh, iteration when Lance was around, he was the thorn, and you were the rose.
Yes. Thank you. Thank you. Uh, Thank you for that introduction. It automatically loaded. We love that. That's the sheet. And then, of course, there is moi. I play Adam. Adam is, as Vetro mentioned, I'm the Rose Knight, and I'm known to have a noble speech. I have a piercing gaze and a feminine soft face. I am devoted to Saint Gabriel, the patron saint of messengers. And right now, she got fucked up by shallot bread. Yeah, and also a context for people like, why are we running this game? It is actually an extended wedding gift that Toby's So happy to run for us because these two characters are based off the characters when uh, my now husband and I met. We met through these characters. We made knights, and I think it's just
Yep.
cute that we're exploring a prequel to what happened before things. So yeah, very exciting. Very exciting stuff.
The only thing is, if they die in this thing, then well, that's an alternate universe.
I know, right? It'll be funny. It'll be funny. It'll be very funny. But yes. So I now give the floor to Toby to give a lovely recap of what happened in the last session, which you can also catch on YouTube. But of course, for the audience right now, what happened last session?
Hello, hello. I'm Toby. I'm the one running the game. So first, I'll start just with a bit of content warnings. Because this is a game based on V Rising, there will be elements of um, body horror, necromancy, unlifing oneself, uh, questionable religion, graphic gore, and the like. So if you are not into that, you have been warned. um, Otherwise, this game focuses on the story of the knights as they were traversing the Farbane woods. They initially encountered a number of wild wolves in the area, but then Adam's prayer somehow allowed sunlight to cut through the clouds and protect them. Uh, they arrive at a small village. With them are the Feathered Knight, the Bread Knight, the Plain Knight, the Brazen Knight, the Fang Knight, um, and the Pigeon Knight. And as they try to see how they can help, they happily feast on what they thought originally was garlic bread being given to them, only to later learn that the bread was not garlic, and worse, was laced because it seems the village elder is no longer human. And many of the villagers seem to have been willing to do this in order for their own survival to be established. In our closing scenes, we had where was that? Adam and Lance are, I guess you could say, confronting the elder, even as their consciousness was very quickly fading away. And Adam cutting her own skin in hopes of distracting the elder, as Lance tries to join in and fight. We did have a brief glimpse of a post-game sequence of an oracle in the carriage, the same oracle who had read the fortunes of the characters and had spoken to them of becoming a paladin, of falling in love with a woman of secrets, and of finding death at a village. This same oracle is the woman who is speaking to a figure in the darkness, possibly Dracula. Thankful that this farm does not have anyone who will pose a threat to him in the long run. And that is our summary for session 1.
Yay! Thank you. Exciting.
Won't pose a threat in the long run. I am imminent threat.
Exactly.
So you both rolled against the bread last session.
Yep.
No, I didn't eat the bread.
Yeah.
Oh, wait.
I ate the bread. He didn't eat anything at all. I was the only one who partook of the shenanigans.
Right. Lance is the only one who has not eaten the bread.
Yeah.
And as you close in towards the elder, Adam, you've cut your skin and blood begins to flow, distracting the elder. Whether it is enough or not, we shall find out. We open today's session with Adam.
Ah!
Because of course we won't open with the fight scene.
Oh!
That's predictable.
Valid. Honestly, valid.
Instead, we open with Adam, much younger, in the past. Adam, you are a child running through the woods. there is utter terror in your heart as you try to run as fast as you can. Because you have unfortunately gained the attraction of something horrid.
Oh.
Perhaps it's supposed to be a rat or some sort of scavenger, but you don't recall rats being this huge. You don't recall them oozing pus and erupting with greenish fluids as it takes each bound towards you.
Okay.
You have two choices. You could try to outrun it and try to get to the closest village, or you could try to hide from it.
Child's instinct
Mm-hmm.
is to keep running to the next village.
Feet pounding against the grass and stone. You are deeply regretting not listening to your elders when they told you to stay focused and follow the line. Having gotten separated from them somewhere in the woods, you ended up slipping, crashing down a small hill, and then disrupting this feeding creature, which was feasting on a few dead bodies. Feet pounding on the ground, you try to run. The uneven path before you poses its own threats. I'll need you to roll dexterity. Your current dexterity will match your flashback dexterity, so no need to make adjustments. We just need to see if you'll succeed.
This is a D20.
And as before, dice rolls are d20. We roll below the stat to succeed. If we roll the exact stat, we crit. If we roll higher than the stat, we fail. And if we roll a natural 20, we fumble.
Okay, gotcha. Alright. I got a 19. Oh god, not off to a great start. God damn it, why cursing me, husband?
In perfect movie moment, as you are running, your foot snags on a low-hanging root and you slip. It's not a fumble, so you don't sprain your ankle or anything like that.
It's just
But you do
drama.
But you do hit the ground with a powerful impact. It delays you just long enough for the thing to start gaining a lead on you. And as you can see its face now much clearer now that you're close to the ground and as it's rushing closer. You realize as it opens its mouth to shriek at you, you think you see a second face, almost human-like, embedded in its tongue, screaming at you.
That's gonna
The terror of this threatens to overwhelm you. Please check Valor if you stay focused.
Sheet. I'm gonna pop up the sheet. Boop. This is a Valor. My Valor is 14. Please. I got a 6!
You find the courage, you kick off the ground, and you're running again. And as you are running, the path diverges. The narrow path through the woods is a well-worn path. People pass through here. So by keeping to the path, there's a bigger chance you'll chance upon someone who might help. But then, to your far side, you realize the woods have broken into a fenced area. That low-hanging fence might be something you can scale, and to the very least might delay the creature. You're not sure what's beyond the fence.
I would like to scale the fence.
You turn, rushing for the fence. Let's do a strength check to see if you're able to bound it quite easily.
Strength 11.
Just be happy you're a kid. You don't have the -10 penalty of armor.
I know! I'm just a wee little 7, 11. Nice.
You grab hold of the fence, you bounce over it, and as you clear it in one leap, you land on the opposite side, thankful, believing that the rat thing will be delayed. But then you look ahead of you and realize you might have made a bigger mistake. You have leapt into a graveyard.
Also, were you trying to
You
curse
see
me?
your
If you're trying to curse me, Venture, it's not working. I passed.
I'm not trying to.
I saw your fingers move. You were doing the hexing move.
No, I was cracking my fingers.
Okay, I thought you were doing it.
No.
You
I can I can
see
crack
the
my
many
fingers, but I'm
gravestones.
backwards.
You see the many gravestones, you see the standing crypts, the tombs. There's a lot of hiding places. But there's very little joy to expect if you find a cemetery in the middle of the woods.
Yeah.
As you feel the panic rising, as you feel the fear, we cut back to the modern time, to the present time, as your unconscious self slips into oblivion, feeling a very similar fear of helplessness and terror.
It's fine.
Blackness fades and covers your vision, and the last thing you see is Lance closing in towards the elder.
Let's do it. Let's. The bread was too good. Let's.
The figure stands in front of you. You see Adam on the ground, a bloody hand, droplets falling to the ground. The elder earlier was about to turn to face you, but then its head has cocked back, staring at the blood. You see the elder drop to his knees and press his face against the blood droplets on the grass, almost like an addict trying to get every last drop before it fades into the earth. You have an opening.
Oh, he's going straight for the head.
What weapon have you drawn?
He's drawn his family axe.
Ooh.
Two-handed axe.
You feel the weight of the axe in your hand. It's a very comfortable weight, a very familiar weight. And as you close in and raise the axe with both your hands, axe is
14.
Here. It adds 1d6 to damage.
Yeah.
So let's do your axe roll first. Unfortunately, I don't think you've learned to use your axe. Oh no, you did. Your axe is pretty high.
Yeah. Can I invoke my character's honor and stuff like that? He is defending
Of course.
the knights and everything like that. Honor is 16. Let's get that d20 roll. 6.
You call upon the Knights of the Luminance. You invoke. You may choose to declare the words how you invoke it.
You will keep your filthy mitts off my knights.
Okay.
Off my fellow knights.
That works. And that surges up your axe from 14 to 24. You cannot fail. Any roll of 16 or higher is a crit.
Oh.
16.
You roll a 16?
Oh my god.
Wow. This is meant to be. Okay, so first roll your damage, which is 6d6. You will roll that twice.
76 due to the axe.
Oh yeah. Oh, I was just gonna make it separate roll, but sure, we can 76 twice.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So first D7d6 is 28.
Okay.
And the other is 18.
You cleanly cut through the throat. Well, through the neck, to be more specific. You don't even feel the impact against bone. It just is such a perfect slice that by the time the axe hits the ground, the body does so as well. You see the black ichor that bursts out from the open neck. staining the ground, and the ground actually sizzles as if the blood was acidic, smoke rising from the dry grass. But then an eye blink as you realize the head has not dropped. And as you look up, having completed the arc, you see the head still suspended in midair where you had slashed it. The blackened eyes are shimmering. And from the temples, tiny protrusions break through the skin. A spindly pair of wings begin to erupt out from the sides of the head. The thing is in mid-transformation. You have heard of some vampires having such strange abilities. It seems this one can survive a beheading, or at least once, to become a floating head for one last strike. While it's transforming, however, you have the chance to strike at it. If you succeed your valor roll.
My valor roll. 17 is valorous.
Mhm.
Alright. D20. 17.
Wah! I won't even require an attack roll. Having critted your valor, you instinctively continue with a second swing, tearing through the middle of the head. The axe hits the ground, as does the head, and it's cleaved into two pieces. The bony wings fly, fluttering, hoping to carry it, but it's too late. You have downed it in 2 blows within 6 seconds. The whole thing erupts into flames, having found its final demise. And as you see the green wisps of fire reach for the heavens and fade away, somehow, this exact moment is when the church bell, well, not church, chapel bell, tolls in the village.
He's just like watching the green flames go up higher into the sky.
Mhm.
I don't think my character has first aid too much. No, not really. I think he'd probably say a few words to the unknown names that have lost their lives to this creature,
Mhm.
and that he has avenged their souls, and may they move on in peace.
I'll give you a check on. Where was that? Forgiving. I'll give you a check on forgiving.
Okay.
And as you offer the small prayers, the flames finally fade out. The bell continues to toll in the chapel. And as you glance in that direction, as the bell swings wildly in the small makeshift tower, the doors of the chapel burst open. A ragged old priest in what looks like truly filthy robes rushes out of the chapel, barely able to stand from the looks of it. The malnutrition he suffers makes you wonder how he could still be alive, to be honest. But you hear him calling out, "Free! We are finally free!" And he drops to his knees, exhausted. Around you, the village starts to come to life. Doors slightly open, windows slightly adjust. People are peering out. But more immediate to your concern is you look down and see Adam.
Yeah, he's gonna try and just like whatever he can, just cover up the cut on their hand.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, probably cut up some cloth on his shirt or something like that, just to cover it, because everyone else
You
is like gone to sleep. Well, all the knights and stuff are asleep, so you can't really get like a squire or something to go grab any of the bandages or anything.
you tear off the cleanest piece of cloth you can from what you're wearing. You bind it around the wound. I know your stats a 6, but this is not a pressured moment, so there's no need to roll. You do it successfully. And as you close up the wound, you unfortunately don't see Adam waking anytime soon. People have started to emerge. You particularly see the baker, the woman who had offered the bread. She gingerly approaches you, and you see her holding herself tightly. It's a nervous pose. You will forgive us, she mutters. We only did what we must to survive.
I don't think he'd be very forgiving in that moment, because to him, to survive is to fight. But I know that there is the forgiving and vengeful thing. Can I roll?
It's okay. It's a 10-10 for you. There's no need to roll. It's really up to you how
Okay.
to act right now. The check was because you still offered the prayer, which, shows deep down you still want them to find peace. But you may choose to ignore her if you want.
He stands up and he'll pick up his axe in hand
Mhm.
and look amongst them, and it's like, I am not the one to be asking forgiveness. Well, no. Yeah, I'm not the one who you should be asking forgiveness from. It should be the lost souls who have sacrificed before you.
The woman stares at you and feels the weight of your words. She cries in agony as she drops to the ground and holds her. She tears at her own hair. Other villagers nearby glance at each other, and you could see how shameful they feel. It was one thing to all do it because it was the only way to survive, but now that the thing is dead, it's now living with the fact they've chosen to do those things. And as we close this scene, we briefly cut back to child Adam running in the cemetery, trying to find a place to hide. What would be your ideal hiding spot?
One of the mausoleums, if possible.
You see the mausoleum. You hurry inside when you realize the door is slightly ajar. Do you shut it behind you?
Oh yeah.
You shove against it and you hate the fact it's a noisy door. But in your mind, at least there's a door now blocking you and the creature.
Yeah.
You hear the thing sniffing outside. You hear it clawing at the metal door. You press your weight against the door to keep it from opening. But then you realize, inside the mausoleum, in the darkness, a pair of eyes are staring back at you.
Hey, buddy. Hey.
A smile. And it's almost as if you could see the smile because somehow both the eyes and in the mouth, the insides of the mouth are almost luminous. So you can see the silhouette of teeth. You are either very foolish or very brave.
I'm like, why not both?
Both. The thing laughs, and his laughter's that full-bodied. Both does suit you. The face is gone, and you realize it's probably because it closed both eyes and mouth. But then when you see it again, it's already beside you.
If
You
there is.
feel its breath against you, and the breath is cold. The breath smells of copper, of rust. You made me laugh, child. It has been a very long time since I laughed.
Okay. It's great. That's a player.
Do you
That's a player.
do you have a name, child?
I goes, she on the spot is like, they've told stories of the Fae, probably. You know, there's the existence of Pelora and whatnot. You do not give away your name. And so I just go, I am one of the Lord's Knights. I'm a rose. A rose.
Tiny little rose you are. I did not realize they made knights out of fledglings. You feel suddenly he has reached to touch your face. It's the tips of nails touching your chin and your cheek. But this is still total darkness. All you see is the luminous eyes and the mouth
Yep.
and the feeling of nails raking your skin.
I will be brave, I will be brave, I will be brave. Foolish! But I will be brave. In the face of danger.
You will live, Rose, because you made me laugh. May this be the last time you are foolish. You feel the hand grips your face and pulls you away from the door. And at that same moment, you hear the metal creaking sound of the door sliding open.
It's just, I'm a kid. I'm gonna be dumb. I'm gonna be like, be careful, sir!
The rat thing.
Yeah, I know.
Snarl.
I'm telling the...
Yeah, the rat thing snarls and sees the two of you as the door is swung open. And the thing that holds you by your face, with his other hand, grabs the rat thing by the face, by the snout, pulls it close, and buries his face into the rat thing's throat. The crunching sound of teeth tearing into muscle, raking against bone, is a sound you will never forget. Second only to the gushing sound of heavy gulps with each swallow of blood. That is the same sound that wakes you. As you open your eyes, startled, fearful as you sit up in terror, expecting the worst. And instead, you see your fellow knights close by. Lance, would you like to be in the tent where Adam has woken up?
Considering he's probably grabbed all the other knights who have probably been strewn about, collapsed and everything like that, he's probably bringing in like the last of the few knights or squires that have gone unconscious into the tent.
Okay. You're probably right now in the process of carrying the plain knight and the brazen knight to the tents in their unconscious states. The feather knight, or also known as the pigeon knight, is the one in front of you right now, Adam. And he is gobbling on an apple he has found. Hence the sounds you heard as you woke up.
Oh my god, that's terrifying. I'm pale at the face, and then I'm like, I'm here in the present. It's nothing but a nightmare from once past.
Stay and be calm. We are safe. Lance has saved us all. Ironically, with an axe. You'd think he would have used a lance.
Not his thing.
No, it definitely confuses everyone.
But the village has been brought back to the light.
I'm relieved.
It has been a whole night. And we have secured the village. Lance, hearing this, you recall how you and the Feather Knight, because he was someone who recovered quickly from the poison, thankfully.
Probably because he didn't eat too much, realizing that it was shallots instead of garlic.
The two of you started to survey the village, checking if any of them they might rise up with weapons or something. But thankfully, they did not attempt violence. The priest, in his state of malnutrition, admitted that he had locked himself in the chapel and was praying almost nonstop for nearly a week, hoping for people to come and help.
Your prayers were heard.
Pigeon smiles. Yeah, the pigeon knight smiles and tells you both. We should be able to leave by morning, even if the sun barely shines. Thankfully, the poison was not meant to last long. Presumably because those affected by it were not meant to live longer.
Turned out he was the one who didn't live long enough.
We've asked for the graves of those who were previously killed. It turns out they were all just piled in a pit behind the chapel. We've inspected it and found none that may rise.
Shall we give them a proper burial?
We may. It will delay us, though, on our journey to the mines.
It would be best so that their souls may move forward and not linger in the realm.
I'd say make the rest of the villagers dig the graves as a form of repent.
That is a good idea.
I look at Lance like, okay. I go surely, if one were to feel helpless in the moment, I do not see it as their fault. It was a means of survival.
They've gathered in one of the nearby houses, and they're hoping to speak with us. I personally had half the mind to just ignore them and let them suffer in silence, but if you wish, we can speak with them.
It would not be what Solaris would want, or the faith in which we serve. Kindness, to turn the other cheek.
You may also mark forgiving. Red Knight has come to. He looks at you also all startled as he admits. So it's over. What about the wolves? There were wolves at the perimeter.
Yes, what of the
And
wolves?
the ones that warned us. Are the wolves still around the perimeter, or are they gone?
You glance out the window. You try to scan the fence line. No sign of the wolves right now.
They're not here at the moment. But they were there. They gave us a warning. A warning that was a bit late for everyone else. and one
Red
that
Knight looks at you. Sorry, go
and
on.
the one that and it was one I misinterpreted that um the feathered knight um took it upon himself to realize that the trap that we were in was the one in the village, not the one that we are heading to.
Red Knight looks at you and asks, "When you say they warned us, did you mean to say they threatened us?
No,
An actual warning?"
yes,
Since when do wolves help men?
probably because I'm as reckless as a beast.
Pigeon Knight guffaws, finding that amusing. Turns back to you, Adam. Can you stand?
Yes. I immediately like present. Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. Tis but tis a minor inconvenience. I adjust myself and go. Perhaps the wolves. God works in mysterious ways. The wolves might have been his way. All things came from him. Sans the monsters.
How's your hand doing?
I look. Oh. I'm still wearing my armor, right? No one stripped me of it?
Yep.
Okay,
No,
Yep, you're still in your
haven't
armor.
stripped you.
Okay.
Yep, you have that moment of panic
Like,
if you've been exposed.
Oh!
But nope, your armor's still on.
Thank you. I assumed it was you who put the bandages on.
I did at the time.
You have to share us your secret, Adam. You hear Pigeon Knight. I mean, I didn't realize how smooth your skin looked up close. A woman reaches the door and raps on it, waiting for all of you to acknowledge her. And after hearing you do so, she mentions, "The villagers are ready to meet with you."
I just have a question. Are the paladins allowed to, like, do preaching? Like, we're all allowed to do that? Like, kind of like priests?
I think we can make it so. I mean, this is our version and interpretation of the world anyway.
Okay, because, like, I would say, before we speak, perhaps a mass in reverence to the great Solaris and our faith. It is time we rejuvenate it in this village. And I will ask and look at the knights if we could purposely put them in the church so that, and I will purposely pass by the area where they dump the bodies. Because that's where I wanna, and that's where I kind of wanna, that's where I kind of wanna hold the mass.
Okay. You Do you have them set it up already? Like the small table, and the like and the
Oh
like.
no, it's just like everyone's standing. It's like a standing mass. This
Okay.
Yeah.
The people gather as they arrive with the knights that are present. Do you hear them out first, or do you interrupt
No.
them and tell them
No.
prayers first?
Nope. Prayers first. Prayers. Prayers, prayers, sorrows, prayers. Just
They bow their heads. You read from the scriptures. You call upon the prayers. Lance, your eyes end up scanning the perimeter. You're checking if the wolves are there. Thankfully, you don't see them. Or is that more regretfully you don't see them?
Partially regretfully, but a bit thankful as well, considering only 3 of us realized that wolves were there. Well, 4 of us if we include the squires. That the wolves were there, and only Lance was actually able to step forward enough to hear the wolves out.
Yeah.
So regretful and thankful, because the large wolves would also just scare all the civilians and the other knights as well. But as everyone starts their prayers, he's also saying,
Up,
"We lost Toby.
up, Toby. Up.
He DC'd. He'll be happy."
Okay. Hold on. Okay. It's a good time to. Oh, that's you're just seeing the top of my head. All right. We are going through technical difficulties at the moment, but hello, everybody. Let me see if I can.
And now we can also see the characters there as well. You got Adamine at the top, and you got Lance at the bottom.
Yeah. Wait, hold on. Oh, okay. That's interesting. Hold on, I gotta.
I was not expecting.
That you won it so quickly. I was like, what the fudge? That was.
That was 2 crits as well. Like a crit with the attack roll.
Yeah, honestly, I don't,
Um,
the dice gods.
and
It's always the dice gods who like No, I have a split screen. But and the dice gods just like their stories, and of course they're gonna make you look
Yeah.
cool. Yeah.
they've always gone well with Lance.
My Discord not working. Wait. Oh, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
It's all good. We're
We're
taking
chill.
time and just chilling.
We have 2 books working from home, so see I can learn as much as I can. Yes, I appreciate you, Bone. Thank you to everyone who's tuning in right now, because, again, for me, I'm just happy that I get to play this game as a player. As you guys know, I do a lot of games. Too many. I do a lot of games, but I try to at least enjoy it, especially with storylines like this where I get to play different systems and I get to play with my husband, which is always nice. So I'm glad people are here. Right now, I am the yin to the yang of Lance right now. Lance is like, fuck them up, and I'm like, they can forgive them if they do not know what they do.
Yeah, and then again, when it came to the wolves, the first session, you wanted to beat up the wolves, and I'm the one who wanted to scare them away.
Yeah, no, the wolves were terrifying, man. They were big, and there was like green eyes. Like that ain't normal. That to me going wee woo wee woo. Yeah. So wait,
You know, animals can actually have green eyes.
I wouldn't know that. Maureen's like monstrosities.
It's very rare.
Yeah, the monstrosities, I tell you. Okay, let me just arrange. Yeah.
You might have to restart the computer.
Yeah, Discord's a doo-doo.
It's one of those
hold on.
ones where it doesn't even give itself again.
Yeah, I will turn off my camera real quick, but I'm still talking because I want to get some water. So
Water.
So yeah, I'm just glad like we're gonna have a couple of sessions, and I don't know if it's a spoiler or like something to look forward to. I think it's something to look forward to. We're gonna have a 3rd player join us on the next couple Fridays. So that's something.
Yes.
That's something to look forward to. Yeah, okay.
The reinforcements are coming.
A reinforce. I thought I was gonna die today, and then the dice gods were like, "No, we're gonna just hold the suspense and just let this big boy over here just decimate this vampire." I'm like, okay, we didn't need to get worried.
I feel like I do very well with any sort of combat thing whenever I am protecting you.
Yeah, that's the theme. That's the theme. Also,
Like I remember, what was it, Lancer pretty much rolled a crit success and just destroyed everything around us.
yeah. Oh, and I'm drinking dragon fruit juice.
Nice.
If I'm not taking Pepto Bismol, this is a fruit shake. And it's only $1.
Nice.
Well, less than $1.
So about
39.
40.
39.
Yeah. So nearly 40 pesos.
Behold, he is here. Let us move to the right spot.
It's still loading in. Is it gonna work?
Is it gonna work? Is it gonna work? Is it gonna work? Discord's just. Oh wait, I wonder if I can do something on my.
Failed to start camera.
No. I think I know what to do. It's gonna be a little tricky. Oh, we're back.
Hello.
Finally. My gosh. All the things that will happen.
Yep.
My god. Okay. We're fine. Why are you rolling as Narashura?
Because I just grabbed a random character thing from D&D Beyond, just to grab the dice roller.
Okay, gotcha.
Like, where is it? All this. What was the 6 for again? That was for the honor roll.
All right, so we're back on track. Oh, before I continue, what's our time limit?
Usual 3 hours.
Okay, so that's 11.
We started
10.
7, so
10.
we end at 10.
Okay, can work with
And
that.
it will be midnight for me.
Yeah.
That's okay.
Yes.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
That's fine for me. I'm not
Totally
working tomorrow.
Yeah.
All right. You hold the mass. You offer the prayers. Everyone bows their heads as you speak of the scriptures. Because this is Paladin, however, prayers are not just words. There is an impact to invoking prayers in this world. And so I will need you to first roll your religion.
Oh shit.
That which
That's
religion's
6.
the
6. For Lance. Sorry, no, it's 10.
6 for
I got 10 for mine.
Okay.
One
What?
moment. Double checking prayer modifiers.
I have plus. What does the +5 to all prayers go for?
Oh, that goes to your stat. So if your prayer was 6, it's now effectively 11.
I'm 10, so it's 15. Okay, cool.
So you succeed.
No,
Wait,
it's 15 if it's +5 to all prayers to the religion. I haven't rolled yet. So
Oh,
Where's the +5 coming from?
if you look at your personality traits, there's the pious bonus, there's a chivalrous bonus, and my love of God is pretty high. So
wait. I don't think you have the bonus yet.
okay, because my God is 9.
Let me double check.
Damn it.
Let me double check.
Damn. Yeah, if it's +16, it's +5 to all prayers. I only have 9. I only have 9? Okay.
Yeah, you need love of God at 16 and higher.
Okay. Is it possible to roll my love for Solaris? Keeping to the faith.
Yes, of course.
Because I remember losing words.
Oh wait, you do have sorry, you do have. No, I was looking at Lance, not you. You have love of Solaris at 15.
Yeah.
So you don't have prayer bonus. Lance has a prayer bonus.
I thought love of God and love of Solaris is 2 different things.
Nice.
Yes. Oh yeah, but you have love of Solaris, not love of God. Okay. I misread. Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, neither of you have a prayer bonus. So you were going to invoke. You were going to invoke inspiration on who?
Solaris, because I feel ashamed on the previous session because I was supposed to say powerful words against the vampire, but I faltered. I do not wish to falter on the fallen sheep. So let me Solaris's uh you know faith guide me. I got
Okay.
an 8. So yay. 8. Below 15.
Yeah.
So that how much does that give my religion roll?
A success gives a +10.
Okay, so 20. Oh, easy. Just don't roll a 20. Squints at veteran. Don't you curse my dice. I got a 16. Scary.
Uh, I'm just gonna do a straight roll for this one. I rolled a 6. That's a crit.
The two of you work together to do the prayers, to deliver the mass. As you, Adam, guide them into um, guide them through reading and meditating on the scripture that you have memorized, and speak to them of what do you speak to them of? What is your prayer like? Is it about hope in the darkness? Is it about
Oh.
protection? Is it about
Basically, a little fusion from the flashback because, God showed me that dream is to, uh, even if you are a fool, even if you are a sinner, you can still be brave. You can still do what the Lord wills. We humans are frail. Yes, we are. We can be powerless. But that should not deter us from doing what is right.
And as you then support this, Lance, what do you add
Oh,
in the intonation?
he went
Oh,
BRB 20.
I did not see. I was reading a book and I was running through the scene.
It's okay.
As you hold the mass and remind them of these thoughts, the people bow their heads. They respond in the traditionally expected responses. You feel a growth of calm in the whole presence in the location. You feel you have brought a change and made this village feel safer. And as you close the prayers and approach the end of the mass, you turn to Lance to offer some additional words. Lance, what did you offer as your prayers?
Um, I did miss um Dema's prayers and stuff like that. Um,
It's okay.
it,
Denma was
but
really more about what was that again? Denma, your
Uh,
summary?
Even if we are fools and sinners, that does not that should not stop us from doing what is right. To be brave
Mm-hmm.
in when we feel powerless, because God empowers us and stuff. Basically, doing the right thing, even if
Yeah.
you are human.
Even if you've done the wrong thing already.
Yeah, still do the right thing. Conciencia. Guilt trip.
And
I'm
and
worried
Lance,
because my
how do you add to it?
um his addition will be more of along the lines of, well, you may ask for forgiveness from God. Ask for forgiveness from those who have already lost. May they move on in peace. May they forgive you for your sins. And may you move on, remembering those that have lost, and building yourselves up from there.
People bow their heads. You both bow your heads. And then you're startled when you hear your squire, your page, Andrew, cry out. You turn your heads to the sound and you see the young boy staring at the sky. His cheeks are flowing with tears. His mouth is wide open in shock. You both look up to see the clouds have parted. A luminous figure in the sky. You think you see wings. A ray of sunlight where this luminous figure seems to be from, landing at your feet, Lance. And there, illuminated by the sun, you see the ground shift. A sapling breaks the surface. Then it's gone. The villagers stare dumbfounded. Many are now wailing and crying, guilt overwhelming their feelings. Adam, you are staring at Lance. This is the second time so far in this journey you've seen a hint of a miracle happen.
God moves through him, I know, in mysterious ways. I don't understand it, but, you know, pretty cool. I give him like
Lance?
the warmest smile of like, God, you are God's steward. You are the chosen one.
Truly mysterious ways.
God, it's so fucking weird.
Lance gets a bump up in religion.
God damn!
It immediately
So from-
goes up 1 point.
Oh damn.
And as you stare at the plant, the small sapling that has broken the surface, you realize it's a small message that's saying, yes, growth will come, but they must tend to it.
And then,
And it also feels like a second message being, and I'm watching, if you will.
woo! Then with that, I go, now you wish to speak to us. What is it that you wish to speak about? I gesture to the villagers.
Wailing voices, they're all speaking at the same time, but the message is plain and simple. Shame, embarrassment, seeking penance. Forgive us. We were desperate. We were fearful. We were cowards. Punish us.
Penance you seek. I gesture towards, where the bodies were buried behind the church. Give them a proper burial. All of them. Each will have a grave.
Just checking if Lance, you're adding anything.
No, I think he's like sort of. At the moment, he's more dumbstruck than anything. It's just like I have been a voice of just like, where he doesn't forgive them, but they have to get forgiveness from the gods and the ones who have fallen, and it's like, wait, my words were the ones that reached.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So he's more dumbfounded than anything whilst they're talking and everything.
We close the scene with the people now shuffling to gather the dead bodies, the corpses. The two of you looking at the sapling that has grown, and Feather Knight asking, well, decide if you're taking it with you or not, but we'll ride out come the break of dawn. Your squire Andrew rushes back to you. Did you see that? You saw it, sir, did you? He It was beautiful. And the wings were like thrice its height.
Yeah, I saw it. It stood right in front of me.
Gerald, your squire, Adam, saw what? What did I miss?
I
They
look,
just they just woke up.
say no more. It is all right, Gerald. We shall prepare. There are many graves to bless before we leave.
It was the most beautiful thing, Andrew mutters, still smiling and weeping.
Yes.
Gerald, what was?
It's all right. I look at Lance with this newfound like. Even the angels applauded you. I hope you never see yourself any less.
Um,
You know, this
I don't think I've seen I don't think I've seen myself as less. I protect all those I am with, whether through honor, family. That's one of the things I've always grown up with. Protect those who are around me. I am the biggest one. I should be the one in the front. And with this sapling grown from God's light, I believe it should stay here, and it shall be a symbol of this town's growth, on whether they have repented, or if it withers away, then it is their failure. But only time will tell, and the gods will watch over them.
Do you want to go through the sequence of the burying, or do we hand wave that and move to the next scene?
I think Lance, after a little bit of time passes, he will help them with burying, because this was basically a farm on the outskirts of where he's lived.
Mm-hmm.
He does basically he shows up front he is ruthless and stuff like that. But at the end of it all, he does care for those of the land and those of those around. So I guess we can time skip sort of through that and to the next part.
To the right of dawn, yeah. We'll just see to it
Yep.
that all. How many bodies are we talking exactly? How many graves were they able to dig?
You stare at the 11 graves as you ride away from this village. The people watch earnestly as you leave and close the fenced gate behind you. Feather Knight glances at you both and commends you. Good work on holding mass. I didn't think to do so, but I think that helped turn the village around.
In trying times, a commune helps the community rebuild itself. It was always the church that played roles in times of hunger, in times of war.
The copper mine is not far from now. We should arrive there within the night, as long as we keep a good pace.
Yes.
Plain Knight turns to you, Lance. He rides close to you. Are you carrying the plant?
No,
Or do you-
The plant he has left there as a symbol of whether the town shall grow or it shall fall. And considering pretty much everyone there saw what happened, I'm pretty sure they will nurture and care for the plant.
Play Knight asks you, "What's this I hear that you left a tree or something?"
Well,
You did
during the
not witness
mass,
the events.
I don't know if you've heard from any of the others, but a symbol of, or an image of God came down, and a tree sprouting from where it stood in front of me.
An actual tree.
The sapling of one, yes.
So you witnessed a miracle.
Indeed. It's not the first one I've seen. Adam's also called down a miracle before. Parting the skies for light.
I'm impressed. I've heard that some have witnessed miracles, and the Luminance usually eagerly awaits reports of such instances. Something about seeking someone from whom miracles sprung forth quite easily. Perhaps to act as someone, as a figurehead for the Luminance against the forces of darkness.
Yeah, I don't think they want someone who's known as the Bloody Knight to be seen as the forefront of that.
It would make an interesting name for a saint.
Saint of Blood.
He smirks. The journey is winding, exhausting, but thankfully uneventful. There are no strange encounters for most of the journey. And notice I said most. I'll need you both to roll a d20.
Yeah.
Fuck, here it is. Nat 20. You're cursing me. Why? What did I do to you? What did I ever do to you?
got a
Retry
4.
rolled a 4.
Yep.
So we have a 24. One moment.
I don't purposely try to curse. It just happens.
No, you jinx it. There's like, jinx this one.
Yes, but that's when I'm purposely trying to, and then usually it doesn't work. Do you want me to actually purposely try, and then it just doesn't work against you?
Yes, because Nat 20, man. I'm scared. I swapped my dice already. You'll swap with the yellow. There. It's no
I mean,
longer...
Another village.
Another village?
And as you approach the village, you hear the sounds of a raven. The raven occasionally gives out its sound. There's hints of smoke coming from the village. And thankfully, it's not from the buildings. You see small... Sorry, one moment. Burp stuck. You see small areas where they've sort of set up small cooking fires. You know, those type wherein there's the overhand
The barbecues.
thing in the pot. Yeah.
Basically like a barbecue and stuff like that.
Yeah. But the people you do see in the village are disheveled, exhausted, malnourished to the degree that they look more skin and bone than anything. By the entrance is the most shocking sight. There is a woman gnawing on what seems to be the remains of a dead horse. And you see a raven on top of that dead horse also enjoying the feast. She chews on the skin, then turns upon seeing your entourage passing by. She starts to eye you all with very unbalanced looking reddish eyes. You ride on. Or do you?
What? What in particular are they eating again? What kind of?
She's eating a horse.
A dead horse.
Like raw? No, it's cooked, right? It's cooked. As long as it's cooked.
Nope.
Nope. Raw. And you said unbalanced red eyes. So it's
Yeah,
like
it's like
one eye red and the other one's not.
more they're not looking straight. They're slightly askew.
Oh. Oh, we have to tell. Okay, whoever plays V Racing, look away. A horse has been horned. Because not the horse. There were horses that started wars, killing horses. So I would be like, I think I would not hide my shock. I'm like, like kind of appalled. I don't have my visor's up, so it's like, oh god, what? Like it's definitely like, I'm trying not to judge, but that's just shock.
Bread Knight, of course, speaks aloud. Surely we can help somehow. Feather Knight, of course, leading the pack. How? By giving them our food?
Tell them perhaps we can help them cook the horse. Eating it raw is not sanitary.
Then
The
again,
Feather Knight hears.
they've got a bunch of cooking pots out. Can we see what, as we're going by, what's in the pots?
Crane your head to look at one of the pots as you move past it. You think it's a boot.
Like boiling a boot and there's like no meat or anything in there.
You think there's meat?
I can't. I gotta at least like, I'm thinking about the woman's health in terms of, surely you must cook a horse instead of eating it raw. That's where I'm at.
You turn your horse to go towards the woman?
Yes, I will.
You disengage from the group. Feather Knight sees this. Oh, come on, he mutters frustratedly. Bread Knight turns as well to join you, wanting to help.
We know how generous she is to those around.
Generosity and foolishness.
She is well known for her generosity.
Do you turn as well, Lance?
He's basically stopped, but it's not just keeping an eye on the woman, he's assuming that everyone's eyeing all of them.
Yes. You do look up and scan and notice everyone else is now looking in the direction of your group.
Yeah. So he is on alert, pretty much. Because what he's more worried about is, like, since he knows the red eyes, he doesn't know if this is a town that's affected by the vampires themselves as well.
Good point.
Do I get to the lady with Mr.
Yes.
I go down from
You
my
ride up
horse. I don't want to be like, because it feels weird, high horse. So I immediately go down and go. Do you need assistance? Perhaps with the horse, we can parse the meat. Some we can save off so that the meat will not spoil. It's something that you can stretch forward for other nights that you may eat.
Yes, in response to your words, she shrieks. A shrill cry. a cry of triumph, and then she charges, leaping off the horse straight for you, hands outstretched to tackle you.
Do any of the other people
You
move?
do not have your weapon drawn.
Nope.
You have gotten off your horse.
Yep.
You may try to dodge, which is dexterity with the penalty, or you may hope she misses and focus on getting your weapon out.
Is it like a hostile jump or more like, hey, I want to hug you?
It's I think I found food.
Oh. I will actually opt to grapple her. Like I will use her strength against her. Like when she's rushing, I will use it to slam her to the ground.
Roll strength.
Don't curse me, man. Don't curse me. Please. It is but
Okay.
an 11. 9!
What's
Okay.
your strength?
11. I got 9. I got 9.
I rolled and got a 7. We both succeed, but you are higher. She leaps off the horse, shrieking as she rushes straight for you with her arms outstretched. You suddenly realize this is violent. This is not, welcoming. And as she grabs hold of your shoulders and opens her mouth to take a bite, you use the momentum and spin, slamming her to the ground in front of you. Roll your damage.
Oh shit, it's 46. Okay.
Nice.
I am so sorry to the lady, but that was kind of freaky. That I'm not gonna lie, that was a little freaky, even for me. 7 plus 4.
11.
Okay. 11.
That's total 11.
11.
You slam her to the ground. She does not get knocked out. She still tries to claw at you, but you're still pinning her down to the ground. Lance, you were keeping an eye on her. When you saw her charging, you see Adam skillfully grab hold of the woman and spin her to hit the ground. But then you see in the different areas of the village, the other people are now all looking up and shrieking and starting to run in the direction of where you all are.
Is it zombie time?
You count around. Well, it's less zombie and it's more rushing, starving people.
Okay. 20,
You see 8 people. You see 8 people charging for your area.
28 days later. Okay, gotcha. Oh god.
Yeah, something more like 28 days later.
Yeah, Lance is leaping off the horse with axe drawn. He's gonna be standing there, like, prepared, menacing, hoping that some back off, but if not, he is.
Do you ride to where Adam is and drop there, so Adam's behind you, so to speak? You sort of like become the front line.
Considering that that's where the first shriek happened, and most would probably be moving towards that spot, he would.
Okay.
You move into that position and drop in front of the line, axe drawn. A second knight lands beside you, and you see the bread knight. He pulls out from his side his morning star. As he gives you a grin and says, "We're allowed to beat them up, right?"
Yeah. I think it's fine.
Attacking us knights. That's treason.
He gives you this grin, and you realize he's very excited to use his morning star.
Is this just the infectious nature of the bloody knight? It's just like those around him are just
Maybe.
blood crazed.
Away from the three of you in the line outside, the Feather Knight sees what's going on. Oh, for crying out loud. He turns his horse. Knights! Paladins! They all start heading towards where you all are. We cut back to you, Adam. Shrieking woman is still held below you. You are stronger than her, and so you are still maintaining the pin.
Okay. Um, is it possible to treat it like an exorcism? Like, is it safe to know like they're kind of not well, or like there's some influence over them?
You can assume it's one and try, but you don't know if it is that.
Okay, I will start assuming this is like a demon possession, because that wasn't normal. You're eating horses and you lunge at a human being. I will start exercising whatever demon's there and pull out my religious artifacts if need be.
You dig into your satchel, you find the symbols, the religious iconography that you have with you. But while you're doing this, your other hand is holding the woman down. The woman realizes she can't push against you, she can't lift away. But oh, look, that arm is close enough. And she tries to take a bite at your forearm while you're digging for your things.
I will.
I'll have you roll awareness
Okay.
to see if you realize she's about to chomp onto your arm.
I have a 6. It's okay. Let's gamble on this. Let's gamble on this.
What'd you,
That
what'd you
face.
get? Yeah, I know.
Face.
That face tells me it's an interesting roll. What'd you get?
At 20. Stop cursing me! I swapped the dice. It is at 20.
You pull out the iconography as you stare at the symbol of the church in your hands. And this briefly takes you back to the day you received it. You totally ignore what's happening around you as you stare at the symbol and remember the priest looking at you, hearing your prayers, hearing your story. The priest saying, and uh, and someone in the cemetery saved you, and you're explaining it was a rat. It was a massive rat. It was like a rat like bear thing, and he bit it and he started drinking the blood. And the priest stares at you and takes out his own necklace. Maybe to protect you, you should always wear this. And as you're remembering all this, looking at the iconography, the woman goes for a chomp. Please roll a d20. Because thankfully, you are not alone, Adam.
I'm not getting bitten, or.
Just roll a d20.
I got a 5.
You hear a voice, and the voice yells, "Not on my watch!" And the next thing you know is your your spear or lance, whatever weapon, your secondary weapon you had, your squire smashes it into the woman's face.
Oh my god. Oh.
You just succeeded on a squire roll. Gerald has stepped in to help you in one last moment.
The funny thing is, the next best weapon I have is a bow, so he literally grabbed the bow and whacked it.
Yeah, so he whacked the woman's face with the bow. It wasn't enough to injure the woman, but it did disrupt it from attacking that moment. We'll get back to you. As Lance, you see the incoming folks. Bread Knight looks at you and says, "Two are running faster than the others. We'll start with those.
Agreed.
You take the one on the left, I'll take the one on the right," which confuses you because you're on the right and he's on the left. But then you realize they're running almost at an angle.
Yeah.
Bread Knight starts shifting the weight of the thing, so the heavy thing at the end of the chain is starting to swirl.
So he's using a flail. Nice.
Mhm. And you? Your axe?
He's just like got behind him and is like.
The figure is now within reach as the villager rushes straight for you. His mouth is wide open. His hands are stretched forward. It's literally a dive to bite. I roll and you roll.
Yes. Let's see what I can get. 18.
18 success.
18's a fail.
I rolled a 16. Also a fail.
So it's
You-
basically it's like he's ducked under trying to swing.
You
They've
go.
just dove over.
Yep, you go for the swing and he leaps for you. You miss, but it misses as well. The farmer crashes into the ground, and as it crashes into the ground, you stare in horror as it actually rolls with the fall back to its feet. It's almost like some feral beast. Back on its
Did I
feet, it turns to face you and tries to leap at you a second time.
did I see fangs on it at all? On him?
You can go defensive to focus on spotting fangs.
Mm.
If you go defensive, you'll have a +10 to your skill, but a success and a crit are negated to you just protected yourself.
And what's my defense stuff?
It's the same stat. So your axe, for example, which is 14, if you go defensive, it's 24. But even if you crit, you just, prevent the damage. You don't
You
deal
just prevent damage. Okay.
Yes. But that allows
Yes.
you to spot if he has fangs.
Yep. He's going to be defensive on this one.
Right. Let's roll.
15.
I have a 7. I succeed with a 7. You almost crit with a 15. Leaps at you a second time. The arms grab hold of your shoulders because I still did succeed. But then you press the axe against its body. So it's not stabbing into him, but it's, a wall now separating you from him. And as he tries biting at you a number of times, you're staring. No fangs. They're not vampires. Bread smashes the flail in an upwards motion. It strikes into the other farmer. You see the bones of the shoulder snap out of place from impact. But as the farmer hits the ground, he still charges at Bread, and the hand just dangles like a piece of decor connected to the man. He didn't even seem to flinch from the pain. Bread dodges that blow and turns to you and mutters, "I don't think we can just disable them." Feather Knight in the distance calls out, "6 more coming. We should leave."
Going defensive again. Can I actually look around if there is some person watching over this that's not praised, that seems to be controlling or something like that?
That'll be cool. First, let's roll our exchange, and then I'll have you do an awareness check.
14.
17. Mine completely fails to land upon you. So you were blocking with the axe. It sprung backwards, and then as it leapt for you again, you sidestep as it crashes into the ground. You're able to scan the area, and you think you see someone. I'll have you roll awareness, and I'll get back to you with the result. Because for now, I'll jump back to Adam.
You're trying to bite me.
The woman snaps her head back from the impact with the bow. Gerald looks at you. Are you all right, Sir Adam?
The instinct is to pull my arm away, put my foot on where her body is to let her stay down, and then put the cross on her forehead.
You press the cross against her forehead. You call upon the prayers, the scripture. Roll religion.
Hey, I'm scared of gambling, but I kind of wanna.
My hands are away from things.
I would love to call upon my love for Solaris again. Am I allowed to use Solaris again, even if I used it earlier? Is it a different scene?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, different scene is.
Okay. So like basically, my faith. Actually, it's more God than Solaris at this point. It's like I'm gonna gamble with God, because it's like God is putting me through the valley of shadow and death. I will fear no evil, for God is with me. I'm gonna trigger that passion for this. I got a 5. Oh.
Yes. That gives your religion a +10.
Okay.
It shoots your religion up to
I,
11.
I swear I gotta have my hands up like this so that it you.
Yeah, you don't. I get 11, and that was 11, 10 plus 10. So I still pass. 11. 11 for the religion.
Okay, wait. Let me check a moment.
Yeah, and enemies.
Your
11,
religion,
10.
our religion is 10, so it became 20, and then you rolled an 11.
Yes.
Okay. You call upon the exorcism rite, the prayers, and it should have worked. But as you press the symbol on her face, she just continues snapping her teeth at your hand, hoping to bite your skin and break the surface. Your eyes widen in horror as you realize there is no possession going on right now.
It is just hunger.
And Lance, what was your roll?
I rolled a crit. I rolled a 12.
There is no one in the village. However, just beyond the village, there is a tree. And on the tree, there is a man seated on the tree watching the entire affair. You could make out red hair, a red beard, heavy shoulder armor, leather, you think. There's a crest on his chest. You'll need to see if you can recognize. Well, it's not recognize. You can see if you can recognize it with
Heraldry.
Wait, is there heraldry in Paladin?
Yeah,
Yes, there
courtly
is.
skills.
Yes.
Four.
Your eyes widen as you recognize the symbol. It is a white field with a red counter contrast. So it's a red square, white field, red field.
Mm-hmm.
You've seen the sigil before. It's a militia sigil. Do you try to break free from the attackers and go to him? Or do you lodge that down for now and focus on the attackers?
He's gonna be reckless in this thing and charge through towards.
Please roll a d4.
A D4. 2.
Those are the number of other attackers who you will run past and might have to encounter at some point. We cut back to you, Adam. Gerald tries to help once again and holds the bow up to smash it onto the woman's face.
I'd say. Wait, she's merely starving. I will, with my satchel, or is it on my horse where the food is?
It's on the horse.
Okay, I say, Gerald, no, stop. Grab food from my horse. We give it to her. Feed her as much of the rations as you can.
Gerald hurries to the horse, swinging the bow behind him. He starts pulling open one of the packs to pull out some food. The woman still gnaws her teeth at you. And as she As she tries to bite you a second time, you're maintaining your hold on her thanks to the strength. You have superior strength, so there's no need to roll. You have it totally under control. Had she been the only one in the area. You look up to see a second person running in your direction. Tattered clothes. This old man has definitely seen better days, and his hands are outstretched to grab you as he opens his maw to bite you.
Uh,
If you will deal with this old man, I will have to ask you to roll twice and choose the lower as you maintain the hold on the woman.
Valid. You mentioned a defensive stance.
Yes.
I
So you could go full defensive. You
Yeah.
won't necessarily progress out of this, but you're protecting yourself from both.
Yes, I would prefer to do defensive because I don't want to hurt an old man unless he's like a demon. If it's just hungry
But,
people, I'm gonna feel bad.
But you're protecting yourself with what though?
um,
Sword?
what I have, I'm
You
assuming
probably always have your dagger on your belt
no. There's yeah,
because I know you have a mace and a dagger.
yeah. I would say I just no, because I don't want to pull out a weapon on this guy. The art armor, is it heavy armor?
Your armor?
Yeah, or is it like it's just a gambizon and then like what layering? Because I want to know if I have a buckler.
You would have a buckler.
Okay.
But that would mean just trusting they don't penetrate your armor.
Yes.
You won't have something that imposes between you. That's what weapons can be used for in a defensive situation.
Okay, I feel like a dagger would hurt the old man, so I'll just put.
Well, you'd still be using it. You'll still be using it in a defensive manner. So you'd be using the flat of the blade, for example.
Oh,
or
okay,
something.
okay. If that's the case, then I'll use it.
You're skilled enough to do that. Yeah.
I don't want to poke the old man. Don't. Here's dagger.
You swing. You draw your dagger. You hold the flat of the blade ready in case you need to at least
Go in
parry
defense,
where you
yeah.
have to.
Defensive. Yeah.
Your dagger skill is 11.
Yes.
So now with defensive, it's 21.
Okay. I got a 6. 6.
Sorry, a what?
A 6.
Old man lunges, and you are able to, with the dagger's help, get enough leverage to shove him back in a different direction. Old man hits the ground, and then disturbingly springy old man seems to be back on his feet without even using his hands to push him off the ground. He's now looking for the right angle to hit you, but you bought yourself some time.
Gerald, come back with the food.
The squire returns with the food pack, has torn open one of the pieces of bread, and starts looking at you. Do I just shove it in her mouth? What if she bites me?
Shove it in her mouth. It's fine.
But what if she bites me?
Avoid getting bitten. You are my squire. You are trained.
He looks at you, eyes wide open, and he must roll. This is a valor check for your squire. It defaults to a squire check.
Is that my roll? My roll?
You'll basically roll and try to be lower than his age.
What's his age?
14 on your sheet.
14. Okay. I got a 7.
Shoves it into the mouth. The woman starts chomping. He pulls his hand free. He's double checking his fingers. He didn't get bit. Old man charges for you a second time. Roll again.
Can I grab the bread and shove it to his mouth?
If you drop your dagger, yes.
I will.
Letting go of the dagger, you snatch the bread from Gerald's hand, and as the old man closes in, you try to shove it into the mouth.
What roll will that
Roll.
be? Is that just unarmed?
Yeah.
I care about these folk, but it's an 8. I will it's honor. It's like I'm triggering my generosity at this point. I'm like trying to get them to feed, like get past the hunger. So honor, like these are people that are in their primal level of they need to eat. I want them fed. I will give them bread, just as our great lord would have had. I will roll honor. I just got 16. Does that count?
16? That's
Yeah.
exactly your honor.
Yeah, so that's okay. Or should I roll?
You crit.
Oh!
crit.
Oh! Oh! I thought I was supposed to get lower. Ah! Okay, so if I got 16...
You shove it.
Okay.
You don't need to roll because you now have, like, I think you have a plus 20. Honor goes up by 1. Your honor is now 17.
Yay! Oh my god. Christ.
You shove the bread into the old man's mouth, and just before he collapses his bite, you're able to draw your fingers out. But then you realize as the old man bites down, he has no teeth. The old man gummy chomps down the bread in his mouth and, starts focusing on eating that right now. The woman has calmed down as she is eating, and she looks at Gerald. Gerald gets the rest of the bread and breaks a piece of it again. She grabs it and starts eating. Totally now has stopped trying to attack both of you. Gerald looks at you and starts yelling at the others, "The food! Give them food! They'll stop! Give them..." You see the flail smash into the head of one of the farmers. Skull bits and brain matter fly into the sky.
No! Who did that?
Oops! You hear Bread Knight.
Bread! Be the bread! Not as food! Give the bread! I swear it's stressing.
Lance, you are running and you see one of the farmers rushing straight for you. You hear in the distance, "Food! Give them the food!"
He does not have food on.
Does not.
He, as I said, he's going reckless, and his mind is focused on that one person that's watching over in the tree.
So will you cut your way through the two that are coming your way, or will you try to sidestep them? But keep in mind, that's a dexterity move, which is hard to do in armor.
He's not wearing much armor, he's wearing padded.
Oh, okay.
I stated that in the first one. He's wearing basically padded armor because he tries to keep light on his feet whilst in the midst of fighting.
Awesome. That makes it, that gives you a much less, there's no penalty, actually. Perfect.
No penalty. Though his dex is a 10 anyway. Ow. My modem. Well, my actual PC.
You hit your knee.
No, I hit my ankle
Uh,
as I tried to adjust my legs since the camera's side on, whereas I would be sitting this way to the computer.
All these explanations, that's just the magical karma buyback for cursing the dice.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Giving me 220s
Yes.
tonight.
Pretty much he will run through. He would probably try and block one with his axe. He won't attack, but he probably like, if one jumps, he'd probably have the head of the axe.
Frying pan moment. You
Pretty
smack
much.
him with the flat of the axe. Okay, you're going defensive. Roll your axe at +10.
Yep. Natural 20.
Oh no.
I mean, technically, if it's +10, my axe skill is 24, so...
Okay. Then that's okay. You're safe. I was worried for a moment. Guy closes in.
Natural 20s and accidentally cuts them in half. Well, shit.
It would have been a fumble, then you would have accidentally used the blade. He reaches for you, You smack him to the side and he crashes into the grass. And as you keep running, the second one leaps for you.
Am I rolling again for this, or am I rolling
Yep.
dex for this one?
Yes. You can still roll for defensive acts.
Yep. 1.
Oh!
Another tennis slap as the second guy tumbles to the ground. You reach the edge of the village on that side. It's not that the village is that small; it's just it's long. But
Yeah.
this section is the one you crossed. And as you
Yep.
get to that side of the village, you see the bridge, not the bridge, the tree line. You see the figure sitting on the tree staring at you, and you realize the figure has not has not fled or anything because he is clearly not unprepared to receive you. Sitting on the low hanging branch in his padded green armor. It's a green leather armor as well.
Mhm.
You see the militia shield on his right breast, and you see the very impressive crossbow that he has resting on his lap, trained in your direction. Not aimed, it's not aimed at you, but it's like, he just needs to lift it and it would be aimed at you.
Yeah.
With his ginger beard, mustache, and hair, he gives you a small smirk and asks, "Figured they're not vampires, didn't you?"
No fangs.
"I figured much the same. Just wasn't too keen on going through the chaos." His eyes narrow as he studies you. "Paladin."
Your militia.
Hmm. Lucky me that it's a bunch of paladins I've bumped into. I would have been more worried if you were assassins. He hops off the branch and upon landing immediately drops into a roll that has him roll forward, and he gets back to his feet in front of you. Hand reaches out as he keeps his crossbow in his other hand. "The name's Rufus."
Lance will have his axe in his left hand. Lance. Whilst he clasps with the right.
"I take it you're all from the church?"
Indeed.
"Well, unless you're here to rob me, I'd like to think we're both on peaceful terms."
Peaceful for now. Unless that crossbow gets aimed at me.
"Well, so long as you're not an assassin, this baby won't be looking anywhere close to you."
Lance looks around and is just like... He's like a huge guy. It's just like... Do I look like I'd be an assassin?
"Oh, you'd be surprised. I've seen assassins that tower over people and use chains like a spider uses a web."
Good to know.
He sees the rest of the knights now dealing with the farmers. Some tackling them down and then offering them food. Others are offering food ahead already, But the piece is starting to get more controlled.
Lance will then ask, it's like... Have you seen this before and why it happens?
Things have been getting stranger here in Farbane. Something in the rain seems to be making people strange. There's talk that the rain seems to be tainted now, contaminated. As if this world can't get any worse. Now we have bloody rains to worry about.
Means we're probably getting closer to the source.
He, in a very swift motion, suddenly swings his crossbow to his other hand. And as he brings it up with that hand, his left hand loads a bolt onto it in one very swift motion that you barely registered it until it was cocked and aimed. It's not aimed at you, though. It's aimed in the far right.
It's aimed past me.
No, it's aimed
Nope.
into the woods. And as you look at where he's trained it, you see the wolf watching you both.
He'll put his hand on top of the crossbow and just lower it. Leave it. This one's helped me a few times.
Doesn't mean it's a friend.
As long as I'm near, it shouldn't attack.
He looks at you as he allows you to push the bow down. The crossbow down. You work with wolves?
Somewhat.
I thought you were the type to live by the sword and die by the sword.
I'm a lumberjack by birth. I've been a part of the forest.
That explains the axe.
Yes. Not so good with the preciseness of a sword, so...
If you're insisting on walking that way, I feel I'm obligated to warn you that that's bandit territory.
We know.
You've
We're
met the
heading to
bandit
the
king?
mine. No. We're heading to the mines there, because that's where we've lost contact with the miners.
Quincy is not one to look at the Church of Luminance in a good light.
With how things are nowadays, I think more and more are losing hope in Illuminance anyway. But we're still going there to save anyone who's still alive there, or defend them from bandits, whichever.
You boys really think you're the good guys in this, don't you?
I don't see myself as neither good or bad. Whilst everyone does see themselves as good in their own thing, I'm the one who has to be more ruthless on things.
Rufus acknowledges that statement. He looks at you and gives you a small nod. Adam, back to you.
Sorry, I'm just
Hands up.
fangirling on the side. I'm just fangirling on the side. Ah! Anyways, no,
Yeah.
I'm here.
The people are now eating, and while they're all busy eating, the rest of you have gathered with Bread Knight. And Bread Knight is, I'm sorry, I thought they were a monster. You're all looking at the dead body in the ground.
Now you bury that dead. I'm like, you pay your penance and bury that one. Do your proper rites.
They kept, I mean, you knew what we were going through.
Yes, but it pays to pause and see beyond what is seen. You're still dealing with human beings. With when all needs are not met, it's a primal desire
Brazen Knight.
to simply eat.
Brazen Knight just chuckles. It almost looks like the Bread Knight now has jam on his flail.
No! No!
Lance would have laughed at that if he was actually.
Feather, of course, offer the last rites. Find out if any of them know who this person was. We should at least atone for it. I mean, by Solaris's name, Bread points in the distance. Even the bloody knight left no corpses.
I know! Shakes fist!
As he's about to say something else, he stops. He's not alone. Adam, looking in the distance, you see Bloody Knight is speaking to some other figure.
Another one of his mysterious ways.
Just a random something from the forest that he's just befriended now.
Plain Knight and Fang Knight, however, hurry to head to Bloody Knight to check what's going on.
Okay. I will just check on the other people, and I thank Gerald for his bravery, despite his fear. I know fear was there, but he chose to get the woman the food she needed. It was not an easy task.
Gerald looks at you. I'm sorry, I guess I should have. I'm not as brave as I wish I was.
You've done enough. You've given her bread. You've let her live for another day.
Is that all we're really giving them, though? One more day? I mean, we can't bring them with us.
Can't. Perhaps there's a
But
way.
But by leaving, don't we just bring them back to whatever troubles they were in?
We'll cut up the horse, spread the rations, and see if we can send seeds to plant something to help grow things.
They'd be dead before those things grew. Feather looks at you. All right. Bread, sir, as part of your penance, you will escort the remaining villagers back to the village with the sapling. Perhaps there they could at least reintegrate with others and find a new life. Do I have to, sir? I mean, I'd really rather go to the mines. It's penance. Adam, do you concur?
Because especially with what Gerald said, it's like, I don't want them to just survive another day. There's more survival in the village with the shallots. They can make bread.
They have food, right? They have food.
Yes, I
Yeah,
concur.
bread.
I would say the bread knight leads the others to bread. I see that as a good calling.
Bread Knight looks at you, but I want to fight. I mean, the mines are sure to have. Can't you send Fang instead or Brazen?
The road will be perilous back. It is no easy task by one single knight to do. You can catch up with us and join our fight as after you bring the others. Just
You
only
do
fair.
give a raise a good. You do raise a good point, Feather Metrons. Choose who else will go with Bread.
What else do we have? We have bread knight.
There, I sent you the list.
Yay.
While you're thinking, I'll jump back to you, Lance.
Yes.
He will speak with Rufus, and ask. And what of this Quincy? You mentioned Bandit King.
What of him?
Do you know his location, or?
He gives a large smile. Now, why would I tell you that?
No, you don't really have any. Um. Yeah, there's nothing in it for you if you gave us it right away.
You don't know Quincy
Um.
the way I do. He was once a hero himself back in Dudley. But he did not find any joy from the Luminance. He did not seek to revere and believe in the scriptures, and thus he was cast out.
Is Revere good or bad? It sounds like it's like you. Revere sounds like you don't like them.
No, reverence, like, you see them high, respectable is
Yeah,
reverence.
to it's like to have faith in them, to believe in them, to worship them.
Oh, I thought Revere was a bad thing. Now I'm just remembering back to um when we were doing the role playing tribal Midgard thing. I said I revered Loki, thinking it's a bad thing.
Oh my gosh. Well, that's a major confusion.
Yeah. Well, I learned something new. um. But yeah, go on. He doesn't revere the Church of Luminance, or something like that.
I think he actually was a captain in the militia in the past. But now he has become a king of bandits and a lord of all thieves. Your
Wait, land
kind would
land
not
of
be welcome.
Thalthes. I didn't catch the name of the land you said.
Oh, that's Dunley?
Dunley Farm. Dunley Farmlands.
Ah, I'll
I've been
I
fangirling here and you just spaced out.
I spaced out. It's just like I heard Fathians. I'm like, that doesn't sound right.
No, your brain.
I was like, I double questioned. I'm like, okay, I gotta ask again.
It's okay, it's okay. It could be
Yeah.
also me not being so clear. Because, again, I'm new to this world, but I'm making it as real as I
Yep.
can for you guys.
Yay!
Yep. So now he's king of the farmlands over there, or something like that.
Might do you good to claim that you're simply warriors if ever you bump into him.
So he doesn't like the Church of Luminance. Well, I think the only thing that shows that he's even close to a paladin of the Church of Luminance would probably be just like a pauldron.
Mm-hmm. Listen, a symbol you can cover with a cape or something.
Hmm.
So tell me about these wolf friends of yours. How does one grow up having a wolf as a friend?
Simply, I did not attack a baby wolf out of fear or hatred, and its mother saw that I let her off with a warning, and now those wolves are still around. And so far, we haven't attacked it, it hasn't attacked us, and it has given me warnings before. Because in the previous town, a vampire laid a trap for us.
Can never trust those things. The wolf. The wolf clearly is a is a survivor. You've surely noticed the many scars that line its body.
Yes. Also tainted by whatever curse that is upon the land, but still has some semblance of its memories.
Nods. Does make one wonder if there is truth in the rumors that the rains that fall are deadlier than we realize.
And as you said,
Footfalls.
these rains are affecting the minds of people just as much as it's affecting the creatures of the land.
He is about to answer, but you hear footfalls and you see the two other knights have shown up, Fang and Bread.
Were you able to subdue all the civilians?
Fang smiles at Bread. See, he knew. And Bread, all right, I fucked up. I'm sorry. It was just so squishy. Squishy? Fang, Rufus looks at you. Best Quincy doesn't know.
Alright. Thank you for your warning.
Flicks the crossbow back onto his shoulder and then starts heading off. Fang looks at you. So what was that about?
A man who came to give us warning about the Bandit King. Or at least the bandits.
Bread looks at you. Is it just me or do you keep finding people giving you warnings?
Considering I'm from these lands, I think there's just some sort of... I think it's just the land giving me all the warning it can.
No. Fang looks at Bread. You wish you were warned not to pop that guy's head, right? Stop, please. I didn't mean to do it, alright? I just thought that was the best way to dispatch him quickly. I guess you lost your head. Bread!
Well, if... Who was it? Adam that found out to feed him or something like that?
Yes.
He's asking Bread and Fang.
Okay. Alright.
Yeah, they both nod. They both nod.
Yeah, if Adam didn't find that out, then we probably all would have been killing them. If I didn't spot this person out here, who seemed to just be watching on, I probably would have killed a few myself before.
Bread looks at you, but you're certain he wasn't the reason why this village was acting the way it was.
No, he wasn't from the looks of things. If he was the one who was controlling things, he would have made sure that others would have stopped me. Put
Fang
more
nods.
emphasis on that.
Yep, that sounds just about right. Fang looks at Bread. Good thing we didn't leave a bloody mess. I'm gonna head back and bury the body. You guys stuff it. And he heads off. Fang looks at you. I'm sorry. I guess we made him blow his top. Stop! Bread keeps walking.
I love that.
I mean, can't blame him. He was fighting next to me at the start.
Fang looks at you. You think you got some sort of contagious aura?
Did you see how he smiled at the start?
It's Bread. What do you expect?
The guy who also doesn't like killing people too much.
Well. He looks at you. Maybe you do have an effect on people.
I seem to be bringing beasts of the woods towards me. Maybe that has something to affect.
Well, let's just hope it's all for the best. Ending the scene, we cut to a transitionary scene where we see Bread and Fang waving at you all. The rest of the villagers with their packs, their carts, they make their way southbound back towards where they came, back where you guys came from.
Yep.
Only Feather, Plain, and Brazen accompany the two of you further towards the mines. Feather,
I know you.
yeah,
I know you said the mines, but how quickly you said it, I heard demise.
demise.
Oh no! Foreshadowing! Foreshadowing! No!
Subliminal hinting.
Oh,
So, wanna loop us in on what exactly happened there?
yes.
Oh, you're talking to me.
Yes, Lex. You spoke to a man that was on a tree. A redhead man with a very huge crossbow. Who is he?
Feather raises a finger. More to the point, you kept a man alive despite him being on a tree.
Exactly.
He didn't break the tree.
What? No, he was in a place where people were starving themselves. Well, did he have anything to do with the village, or is he just happened to pass by and watch us deal with the situation?
He said he already assessed the situation and stayed out of it, considering how the people were. Someone who's from a militia unit. I'm assuming probably a more older militia unit.
Mm. And militia are not specific. There are many
Yeah.
militia groups. So
Yeah. But it seems like he definitely has experience on his hands, and by himself at the time, probably not best walking through a town where it looks like everyone will just eat anything on sight.
did he share why that has afflicted the village by any chance?
From what he was saying is that the rain in this far in is causing some effect to the people. So I'm assuming let's try not get caught in any of the rain. There might be some affliction, just like how the creatures are being afflicted. It might be starting to spread to people.
Not enough that we have all these monstrous things. Now we even have to fear the rain.
What is the rain he speaks of? Blood rain.
And whose blood is falling from the sky?
Yes. Was it metaphorical, or did he mean literal blood falling from the skies?
I did not mention blood rain.
You did?
I did not.
Yeah. But
I just said the
they're
rain.
assuming. Yeah, they're assuming.
Yeah.
We're just at Soulmate.
Look, I can't answer all those questions. Just as much as a godly being coming down and landing in front of me, there's blood rain in the sky. It's basically a curse upon the land. And the land is basically already being forthright with warnings and stuff before us.
Hold! You hear Brazen. Something ahead. He points in the distance, and in the distance, slightly covered by the fog, there seems to be a figure standing in the center of a field.
Who is it?
It's hard to make out the details other than it's a humanoid figure. Feather turns to you, Bloody Knight. Well,
I'll
you
deal
take
with it.
first. You take first steps. We'll be ready to back you up.
All right. And Lance will go forward. As he gets close enough, he'll probably hop off the horse. He's not great at riding a horse and swinging an axe.
Mm-hmm.
But he's prepared, considering that there's been things that he's had to fight. And just random attacks. He is prepared to just grab. Basically, he's got one hand on the axe, and he's unlatched the button for the sheath so that he can just pull it out swiftly.
Mm-hmm.
And he's gonna walk up to the person, and it's just like, and this person's just standing there.
It's a wide field at the side of the road. There's a generous growth of pumpkins all over the field. So there's like a lot of vines and those large orange fruit. And you see the figure just standing there in the center of the field, arms stretched out towards the sky.
Praise the sun.
Your eyes narrow. The figure has not moved, even as you've approached it with your axe.
And this isn't like a scarecrow.
It's a scarecrow, you call out to the others. Feather, of course, relaxes. Brazen, sorry, I just thought I saw a figure standing there. Plain looks at you, Adam.
I'm cautious. Like, it's just a description of a humanoid person just standing there?
It's a scarecrow, it seems.
But it just appeared out of nowhere.
It's been on the field. It just came into view as you were walking down the path.
Okay. Ooh. What do the fields look like? Cause like they were starving. Are the fields dead?
It's filled with lush pumpkins.
Then why were they starving? I actually will bring that up. I was like, the people we just escorted, they were starving, and yet they have a field of pumpkins here.
Maybe they forgot how to farm. Lance, you're in the scene. Just feel free to join in.
I would like to inspect the pumpkins, like see if are they raw or like is there
Do you ride to the field on your horse, or do you disembark from your horse and approach the pumpkins?
I like being on the ground. Like, I don't want to be a high horse when I won't see the pumpkins too well, so I actually get off my horse again and like squat.
Landing on the ground, the fog slightly parts. You know, there's that low-hanging fog. You approach the closest pumpkin and you're staring at it. And as you press against it, it's still firm. And they're good. They're a good harvest. They're not rotten or anything.
Okay, I will actually.
Lance, what are you doing?
I will cut.
Sorry,
up,
just make sure.
Yeah, dagger. I want to cut it up with a dagger. Open it, see if it's rotting or anything.
While you're cutting it open, just checking, Lance, if you're doing anything.
No, he's whilst he has said it's a scarecrow. But like as Adam has said that, and has questioned, it's like why were the people starving and stuff like that. He's gonna be still standing there. He walks closer to where the scarecrow is, or what's assumed to be a scarecrow.
So you walk into the field.
Yeah, he's walking into the field. And he's keeping an eye out, considering like there could be something in the fields that this thing could be something that's not a scarecrow, or something could have corrupted something here.
You could roll awareness to see if you spot anything of interest.
Okay.
Adam, you've sliced a slice of the pumpkin, and as you slide it free, it's fresh. It's fragrant. Do you take a bite?
I've learned my lesson with the shallots. I'm good. I just sniff it. Like, it's fine. It's fine.
It's fresh. It's clean. It's not rotten. It's not bad.
I'm
Lance, what did you roll?
confused.
I rolled a 9. My awareness is a 12.
Oh, this isn't the pumpkin. In the field amongst the pumpkins, you find a round, grayish blob thing, orb. So it's like pumpkin, 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 then on top of it, this grayish orb thing.
He calls out to the group and it's like, it's not just pumpkins in this field. There's something off.
What is it?
Feather Knight, of course, calls back. Off like it's a trap, or off like we're not quite grasping what's going on?
Not grasping what's going on.
Brazen calls out to you, Adam. Is it infected? Are there swarms of bugs on it? Vermin?
It's fresh. Which even baffles me more. They had food here.
Plain, of course, mutters aloud. Well, if there was food in a field nearby, what would keep them from going for it? Did they just forget it was there? Was something stopping them?
Something keep them going here.
And Lance, what are you doing?
I
Oh wait,
That's
you're all day.
rolled a 9 out of 12, and you said I found a gray blob.
You stare at the gray blob now, and as you take a step towards it to see it better, you see a larger gray blob just beside it. Less round, more rectangularish round. Definitely organic shaped as well. Then your eyes widen as you realize what you're looking at. The first blob? That's a bald head. The second blob? Oh, that's shoulders and torso and back.
Should I be concerned?
The first blob that seems to be a bald head, that was the size of your torso. What do you do, Lance?
Hmm. And I can't figure out. Is it just? It's like a literal gray blob that I'm seeing. Like it's starting to form like a shape of a very large giant or something like that.
No, it's just a head and a body. It just looks like a blob.
Well-
It's a gray body.
Well, it's too small to be a giant. You realize what it is now. As you're with that realization, your eyes are already tracing where the shoulders are leaned against the rest of the pumpkins, which means the arms are concealed by the pumpkins. The back stretches in that arc, which means the legs are hidden under the mist and the vines. This isn't a giant. It's an ogre.
Fuck.
You hear Plain call out, "Maybe we should just go." You hear Feather call out, "We could grab a few pumpkins in order to make sure." Brazen yells out, "I hate fucking pumpkins. They taste terrible." You see it's waking up.
Pumpkin.
Fuck.
Hit him with a stick. Hit him with a stick. I don't know. Pumpkin. Really hard on the head.
It's like he did undo it, and it's just like this is
Yep.
an ogre. It's just like he's going to swing the axe down. Wait, do we know ogres as being bad things or just creatures?
You've never met an ogre. But as far as lore is concerned, they're always known to be extremely ugly and terribly, terribly.
Jesus.
Terribly terrible.
Yes.
um, he yells out to everyone, "Ogre!"
You call out ogre, you draw the axe, and the thing suddenly raises its head, and to your surprise mutters, "Where?" And we'll stop the
Eh?
session there.
It's like,
Oh my god. Oh my
We're
god.
stopping the narrative there, but we will not stop the game. We will now resolve your stat because
Ah.
we're playing in a limited series and not full campaign. We're adjusting the glory rules slightly.
mhm.
Um, so we're sort of like doing a winter phase every game session.
Oh.
Okay,
Yep.
so first, having gone through the story, each of you gets to award the other a check. This can be something you want that player to explore more. This can be something you feel the player earned because of how they ran their character in the story. So, for example, Lance, I will award you. Um, I will award you a check in awareness.
All right.
So you can increase your awareness if you roll lower. Yeah. Okay.
And I give
Yep.
one.
Yeah, you'll also give. You both will also give. Adam, I will award you. Hmm. Yeah, I'll give you another check in religion, just to
Yeah.
represent I'm really
And
enjoying your priestly side.
Thank you.
Okay,
and
each of you
before
now can award each other a check.
giving any checks out, other ways of gaining checks. If I remember correctly, it was if we failed a roll in a certain thing.
Usually, a failure gives you a check or a critical.
I rolled a 20
Yeah.
somewhere.
Yeah, but it's okay. We were marking them down.
Okay, thank you.
So, Lance, you can give Adam a check in a skill or a trait which you feel has a chance of growing because of how you liked it or how you feel their character's growing.
Hmm. Um. Well, the check's already in religion, and I don't think we
Yeah,
can
you
move
can't
the
double up.
generous. I don't think we can move the generous. So that'd be very hard to actually increase.
Yeah, but
Um.
valid.
You can move it to generous. I've been generous today.
I
Or no, merciful?
Yeah, that too.
I would say yeah, she has been very merciful um to basically the people that have attacked us and to the people who were surviving.
Okay. So you could put a check on merciful. And
Yep.
then Adam, what will you reward Lance?
I wanna reward the fact that oh man, the fact he's just been approached by really cool lore people. I'm so jealous. You faced
The Alpha
Rufus.
Wolf,
Yeah, Rufus.
Rufus.
I was like, God damn! Can it be V-lore? I wanna give him like V-lore. I don't know if that applies.
Sure.
It's like
So it gets a check and dealer.
he's just been approaching a lot of cool people. I was like, that's gotta add to the lore. It's gotta add to the lore.
Okay, so first, go through your checks,
Okay.
and then roll a d20, and if you rolled higher, then that stat will go up by one.
Roll higher or lower? Like if it's 11.
Higher,
It has to be higher than 11. Okay.
yeah.
Okay, I don't
I
think
got a
I've
10.
failed anything else but one axe roll. So,
Yeah. Mark it.
and religion's already been leveled up and everything like that, so we don't need to add XP to that.
I rolled. Oh my god, that's so frustrating. I rolled 10 on an 11 mercy, and enrolled with
Yeah.
11 on a 10 in religion. So does that mean I failed?
They don't go up. It simply means you're
No,
still doing
rel
well.
religion does actually go up because you rolled an 11, not a
11.
10.
Oh yeah, I rolled 11.
Oh yeah,
Huh?
yeah.
You
Religion
rolled
goes up.
above.
Religion goes up.
Yay! Oh my god, that was so. I was like, god damn it. I think those are the only two checks. I used my dagger for defense. Does that count or no?
It succeeded and it did not crit.
Oh,
It
okay.
did not fail, so it's okay.
Okay, so that's it. I only checked two. I'm good.
Okay. Next is glory. So if you look at your fourth column, you have your current glory.
I'm gonna roll for all my checks.
Oh yeah,
For
yeah.
forgiving, forgiving goes up. I rolled a 15,
Yeah, nice.
so I can take off that check. Awareness. 15. Gotta adjust it in the combat skill as well, considering that goes off the same skill. V-Law.
Yeah, that's two. I believe in you.
Yeah, that should
I rolled
easily go
a
up.
no. I rolled a 1.
So you can.
What?
So that
Oh my
fails.
gosh.
So that fails.
Really? That's sad.
Yeah.
Okay.
For the axe skill, because I did actually fail one attack roll with the axe.
It's okay.
I
It's okay.
I can see if I can upgrade the axe. Nah, stays the same.
Okay. So now we go to glory. So on your fourth column,
Yep.
we have the village of bread. That earns you 250 glory.
Yay!
What year is it currently? 767.
Yeah.
I believe so. Yes. Okay. And then you have the hungry village. That gives you 200 glory.
Okay.
And then lastly, we have defeating what do we call
Vampire
it?
Slayer.
Defeating the elder. It was an elder. It was
Yeah,
called the elder.
defeating the elder. Yeah, that's a good title.
Yeah. That's only for Lance, correct?
No, that's both of you because you still helped with the blood. You
Oh,
distracted it.
Yay! Defeating the elder. That's.
So that will be 350 glory.
Yeah.
Okay, and then finally, you should have your. Wait, I'm double checking if the sheet calculates it. It does not. We need the total of all your notable traits.
Notable traits.
So that's all of the 16 and higher.
Okay.
So I'll total it like 17 plus 16 plus 18, like that.
Yes, and then that's your annual. We'll call it annual reward, even if we're not treating it as an annual reward right now.
17 plus.
Don't forget that includes passions and attitudes.
It's 15 above or 16 above?
Yes.
15.
16 up, 16 onwards.
Okay, so family and honor.
So as you said, that's including our passions and our attitudes.
Yeah.
Attitudes then?
Yes, because that's people talking about how they like you.
Okay. Alright, I have 116.
So add that as a glory reward.
Annual traits. Attributes. Attributes. Okay.
Now, has your glory gone past 2,000?
Yes,
Yes.
2,216.
Then you are now benefiting an additional glory reward. So your additional glory reward is one of three possibilities: a six-sided die, plus one, and you add that to skills that are less than 15. Or you can bump up one thing by 1 point, even if it's already 15 or higher.
If I remember correctly, the D6 plus 1, you can only get them up to 14.
Yeah.
Yep.
They have an upper limit.
I
So you can spread it out to skills, or you can just bump up a trait you like.
want to add to my awareness, actually. So that would help me a lot. So I'll go for the D6 plus 1.
Yeah.
D6.
And your D6 stuff can be spread out. It doesn't just have to be in awareness. You can spread out the points to different skills.
Okay, so but I will roll a D6.
Yeah.
3 plus
I'm gonna
1,
bump
4.
Axe to
So you have 4
15.
points off it. Sorry,
I am just bumping axe to 15.
nice.
Minutes. 7 still the 2. Not in 9. I put 3 there and I'll put 1 down somewhere.
I just checked to see what I would have gotten for the D6. I would have gotten 6.
Aww.
It's fine. I already bumped up axe because that's what I wanted. I don't mind keeping some of my things low because my character's religion, pretty low.
I will
He did really fucking well.
I will do bludgeon, so I put 3 in awareness and 1 in bludgeon. That's it.
Nice.
You're bumping up your bludgeon so you can
Bludgeon.
yes.
I just wanted to at least give myself a good awareness because I failed my awareness earlier. I was about to be numb-numbed. So yes. All
Okay.
is well.
So, to give our game an epilogue, we see the carts and wagons, we see the horses, we see the village, we see the weak priest staring. They've back. They've come back. The villagers hurry to see what's going on. The camera angle shifts to show the gates of the village. We see a very expensive looking carriage made of alabaster, ivory.
Oh. Oh.
We see red and purple velvet curtains.
Oh no.
We see the villagers staring, and one of them mutters, "I don't think that's them."
Oh boy.
We see the carriage open, and the fortune teller emerges. She steps down and she looks at the people gathered. She closes her eyes, and for a brief moment, there's a flash of something that looks like a stylized eye floating above her. Inside the carriage, in the darkness, we see the hint of a white hand. Anything? No. They are not here. Good. I hunger.
No.
We just sent them to their death.
We hear the bell toll, and as we hear the bell toll, we see Red Knight. We're here! He shoves the gate of the village open. The survivors of the hungry village walk in, and then Fang Knight looks around. Fang Knight looks at the ground and notices the markings on the ground of carriage treads. I think someone was here. Bread Knight looks around. Hello! Hello! Um, we could use some bread. We could. We hear the bell toll again, and everyone turns towards the chapel. The door opens, and we see the priest step out. The priest looks ragged. The priest looks horrified, weak. As the Bread Knight stares and asks, he tries to say and ask, "Are you alright?" But he finds words fail him. His gaze is locked upon the figure behind the priest. The gorgeous man with black hair, golden red eyes, stares back at Bread Knight. And the man simply mutters, "Ah, dessert." And we'll stop the session there.
No, bread! Bread! Oh, I'm too broken now. We just got bread killed. We just got bread killed. Fuck.
Maybe. We don't know yet.
Uh,
That was so awesome. I love this session. Definitely. It's like. And honestly, like, I have secondary trauma now with bread. This time, I had to shove bread down people's throats. It's always something with bread, man. Always something with bread. But yes, hello. Yeah, it was great. Thank you so much, Toby, for running this game. I'll ask husband real quick. What are your favorite moments? Give us your favorite moments.
First part is Adam shocked and realizing, okay, they still have their clothes on and stuff like that. They haven't been stripped of all their stuff.
Yes.
I would say next part would be I was not expecting basically an image of Luminance or God coming down.
It broke the player. Like, huh? What are we doing?
Admittedly, that shocked me too, because you were like, "What? You succeeded in the roll, and then that's the result? Wait, it was a crit on a religious roll."
I was like,
Wow,
I was dumbfounded by the roll, and I was like, I'm sorry, I am not a religious person. I am an atheist in general, like me, the player, and it's like getting a religious roll. And...
He's like, what am I doing this now? What do?
But I feel like I roleplayed into it well. Like I could have taken it with Lance, as a symbol of his growth, or left and then again, the leaving it with the village to see how they grow. We're gonna come back to that, and it's gonna be like, oh. Then definitely, I'm glad I missed the attack and then defended, and it's like, huh. And then I crit with the awareness to find Rufus in the distance.
That was brilliant. That was brilliant.
I'm like, what is with my fucking crits?
beautiful.
I'm getting warnings from all the types of the woods.
You took them from Denma, who kept rolling 20s.
I know!
And the only time I rolled a 20, my axe was already past the 20 mark, so it was a crit.
That was close. That was close.
Yep.
But yeah, thank you for your favorite scenes. I gotta say.
And then the funny quote: "Shove it in her mouth" by Denma.
No! But to be fair, I was glad I was able to use like my trait of generosity, of like, because something told me, okay, so if they have gummy teeth, so it's just primal hunger. Okay, we just gotta feed them. You know, they're in a frenzy right now. They just need their goal is to just get food. Give them food. That's the goal. Them's the goal. Holy shit! Like, also the fact that there was a lot of back and forth especially like putting a lot of emphasis on like having Vetra go through the religious stuff, like, oh, the light has descended upon you, you saw the angels. Okay. I I it was
like
it was so
he
funny.
he's already seen Adam part the skies with light
Yes.
in the first session, and now this one it's just like that's two miracles.
That's a bit
Yeah,
too.
that's two miracles in one journey. What's going on?
Exactly. I like the fact that it was really slow to like just I think it was deliberate for us to have like back and forth with the knights, knowing the fate that they had in the end. It made me cry. Like I wish I had more time with Brad. I wish I had more dialogues. Like that little back and forth of just like getting to know the knights during the journey. It's just like and the puns. Ever since he whacked the guy's brains out, he just kept throwing the puns. That was like my like it made me lame die a little bit, but like, oh god, the puns were too good. And I think it was just I'm glad Gerald's being highlighted as Squire. I keep forgetting I could use my
Yeah.
Squire. So I was like, oh, behold, to me, my Squire. So it was great. And just getting to see the lore bits, I was really hyped when you mentioned the description and he said, the name's Rufus. Ah! Like, and then like, Quincy. Ah! And then Venture's just like, it's a two V bloods, man. It was so great. Like, I know this is your first time going through V Rising, but you're really doing really well to showcase like the bits and pieces that make it feel like it's Barteran. So yeah, it's good. I loved it. I love this session. I'm devastated for Bread though. Bread bread bread.
I even had Rufus do the dodge roll when he leapt off the tree.
Dodge. Bread. Can't die yet. Not yet.
Drawing rituals and stuff from the game, and then I've been researching and finding little trivia I'd like to use.
I know the fact
So it
that you
feels-
mentioned the blood rain and the fact that I know you read because like the fact you mentioned that the bandits do not like the Church of Luminance, like do not mention that. I was like, respect, yeah, because there's
Yeah.
in-world infighting other than the vampires, so it's just so good. It's just so good. Fun
So we're looking forward to next session, not next week. Next session having 3 nights.
Yeah. And so yeah, for folks, we're gonna have the next session on the 10th, possibly. Like that's the next one. If you guys want to tune into more Luminance, and we'll have our third player. You'll find out soon enough who that third player is. I'm really excited for them to be at least 2 out of the 6 sessions slated. They'll be joining us, so that's fun.
I do like that the wolf is following them as well.
That's terrifying though. Like, what is this wolf following us? Starts spinning. This is an omen, but yeah, it's just and there's so much to gush about how you built the game, and it's just I'm glad we're able to do this. Everyone, like, there's I know it's a short session now. I regret it's like it's 6. That
It's okay. It's okay. That just means we'll have more engines. I mean, we're already planning another campaign, right? Another mini.
I know. Okay, don't worry. All the campaigns. So tune into that. But yeah, thank you everybody for tuning in, and we're gonna raid out now. Oh, if you have any last words, Toby, a little like other than what to expect, you gave us a epilogue of bread and stuff. But what can we expect for the next session? A little more teasers without giving too much away. Like, what can we expect next session?
Well, that's always in the horizon, right?
Yeah.
It's just a question of whether or not it's still gonna happen in a village.
Are we finally gonna get to the copper mines? finally.
But the copper mine will definitely be the location of our next session.
Okay.
Which brings the question if Sin will be a knight catching up with the group, or will be a knight the group encounters out in the wild. That is the big question.
I mean, the thing is that it's just like, as we said in the first session, is that we lost contact with the mine and stuff like that. Maybe we had some knights there ahead of time defending or to be ahead and scout.
Yes. Yeah. Your characters will definitely know each other. It's just really a question of, which I'll find out when I work with Sin on his character. Will he
Yeah.
be someone who has been there and you arrive, or will he be someone who was sent to check on you guys and encounters you along the way?
Yeah. Okay.
I,
Go on.
I'm like starting to think, is Adam now the Bloody Rose because they've cut themselves with blood now?
Yeah. That'll be so dramatic. Yes.
It just starts melding with what Lance is.
Yeah, and I like the suggestion. Oh, by the way, thank you, Sir M, for dropping by the Sir Lucian in
Uh,
our campaign with Lance. He said Saint Sanguinus, which is actually like that actually sounds
That's
cool.
nice.
That sounds pretty cool. All right.
A bloody snake.
that's gonna be funny if I roll more religion crits. It's like, is Lance just a random fucking saint?
Yes, you
Did
are.
he find his feet during this mini campaign?
Yes, indeed. Alright, we will raid out now to Nero Ignisheart. He's playing Dune Awakening, which is basically just another vampire game if you think about it. They drain blood from corpses in the desert, and they run in the sand. They avoid the sun because it's a deadly laser. So very much
Yes.
a vampire game. So the mess. I think I'm trying to think of a good raid message to do.
Shove it in her mouth.
Have some bread.
Have some shove it in her. Okay, shove it in her mouth. Let's get let's get that bread.
Hydrate.
Thank you for the hydrate. I was drinking a lot of water actually. If you saw my bottle of water. Okay.
I have not drank anything.
Oh my god, drink water when you. That hydrates for you
Uh,
then.
I gotta go downstairs and grab some water.
Okay. Thank you so much again, Toby, for the game, and I'm excited for the next session. And we'll see you guys next time, and you'll be catching this episode on YouTube as well. Bye
Bye bye.
bye.